Hello, this is the fourth video to this series, which if you haven't watched any of the other videos before, consider watching after this video. I'm not here to waste your time, but to tell you some SCP ideas, so let's get straight into it. SCP-035, also known as the Possessive Mask, is a white porcelain mask, which when in close proximity to, the SCP exerts a powerful influence over anyone close, compelling them to put the mask on. Once worn, the mask will bond with the wearer. This fusion allows SCP-035 to control the host's body completely, using it to carry out its malevolent intentions. Although SCP-035 excretes a highly corrosive and vicious liquid that constantly seeps from the eye and mouth holes of SCP-035. This, over time, decays the body that the mask hosts, rendering them unable to perform the mask's tasks. SCP-035 has been wanted for a while, and it makes sense, as its idea could translate well into a cell. While my idea isn't one I've ever seen, I think it's a fun and engaging way to go about this SCP that not only makes this SCP unique from every other SCP in game, but adds a new engaging level of depth to the game. SCP-035 would work as an SCP item, found in a pedestal or random room. Any player who comes across it, it will be in their full control whether to take the SCP item or not. Once in the player's inventory, it shows no anomalous effects, meaning it won't force the player to wear it until the player decides on their own to use the mask. Using the mask, the player will quickly shift from whatever class they were to becoming on the SCP team, working for them and being able to kill everyone else. I think this could be a cool and engaging way to go about the SCP. For the most part, you will be a regular human, just on the SCP's team, besides a few things. You will be able to run, slow walk, speak, and everything a normal human player can do, with a few minor additions and adjustments. For the SCP's passive ability, they have decay. The host to the mask slowly dies due to the corrosive substance that SCP-035 excretes. Starting at 300 HP, you will lose 3 HP a second, slowly killing you off as you have to find a balance between helping the SCP team and fighting items to heal you to continue your own life. The SCP's first ability is limited inventory. Being able to use items you hold, such as guns and medical items, your inventory isn't as big as normal. You could have 3 slots, meaning you must constantly strategize which loot is the best to hold on to. This would prevent SCP-035 being a better version of SCP-3114, as well as add a level of strategy to the SCP. Being able to shoot guns and use medical items, this would give the SCP an ability to not only have ranged attacks, but hold a similar threat to the human class. And the SCP's primary attack is Punch. If you don't have any weapons, that's fine. Curl up your hands into fists and pummel your opponents. This could deal 30 HP at an attack rate of 1 second. Overall, I think the ability to be able to use this SCP at any time to join the SCP team under your own choice would be a cool mechanic. Is the SCP team winning and you don't want to lose? Switch teams. Do you want to kill somebody who is on your team but friendly fire isn't on? Switch teams. Do you want to cause a lot of chaos and are just bloodthirsty to kill people? Switch teams. It would make the SCP unique from other SCPs, straying far enough from SCP-3114, as well as add a new level of danger and unpredictability to the game. SCP-3199, also known as Humans Refuted, are chicken-like, opportunistic hunters. They denote a species of sapient entities of unknown origin. SCP-3199 produces large eggs of an off-white coloration and rubbery appearance, showcasing the ability of reproduction. This SCP is also capable of spewing a vicious red substance consisting of a highly corrosive material. SCP-3199 has a lot of opportunities to translate into a cell, with its unique aspects and abilities and lore. This SCP could have 2200 HP with 300 Hume Shield that builds up to 600, with a movement speed that could be 5 meters a second. For the first attack, we have Claw. Swing your claws at your victims to deal minor damage. This SCP could deal 18 HP at a rate of 0.8 seconds. For the first ability, we have Acidic Spit. Spew out a stream of saliva consisting of a highly corrosive substance, serving as a ranged attack to deal damage to players with an AoE splash damage. This attack could deal 6 HP a second for 4 seconds, as well as temporarily slow down a player, with a range of 20 meters. Its second ability would be Scream of Spite. Emit a loud scream to startle your enemies, allowing your rage to take control. This will temporarily speed you up and could let you deal damage at a faster rate, perhaps 18 HP at a rate of 0.5 seconds. This ability could speed you up to 5.6 meters a second. Its passive ability is Rebirth. Upon death, burst into a pile of acidic goo. Anyone touching this acidic goo could take damage at a rate of 3 HP a second. If you are the first instance of SCP-3199, you will also drop an egg upon death. Within a minute, another spectator will hatch from this egg, starting as a small SCP-3199 with relatively small health, we could say around 500 HP and no Hume Shield, and quickly healing back up to the base SCP-3199. This new SCP-3199 will be prepared to cause more chaos, and upon death will not drop an egg. The rebirthed SCP-3199 would not only be lore accurate, but create an interesting mechanic where players will be encouraged to camp this egg so the SCP instance cannot spawn and become powerful, but also make the SCPs try to protect the egg as well. Overall, I think these new mechanics could not only create some interesting and new gameplay tactics, but also a new dynamic to the game. The ranged attack could also provide a new mechanic to the game, giving SCPs some sort of advantage in long ranges. This is the 4th iteration of the series, since people keep asking for more. Again, I had fun making these, and I can only hope these SCPs maintain being interesting and don't fall flat. I hope you enjoy these SCPs and think that they are cool. That's all I have to say. Have a nice day.